Hello, guys. I'm Lena from Infected Rain, and you're watching Grizzly ENT YouTube channel.
On your band's website, you state that you fell in love with metal when you were 14. What are the bands that really caused you to become infatuated with metal music?
Well, it all started a little bit with, I guess, what was popular at the time on MTV because that was the only source of music I had at the time. So I used to just listen whatever was there. MTV used to be really cool back in the days. And I remember really loving Nirvana and really liking all the alternative bands that were popular at the time. So later, little by little, new metal was very big at the time, and so bands like Korn, Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park, POD, all those bands were very, very awesome. And but yeah, little by little, I was curious about metal in general, and I got to know more and more. And when I was 16, with my first salary, I bought some music and just went heavier and heavier.
Are there any bands in the future that you would really love to tour with?
Well, yeah, definitely all the bands that I really have in my playlist, honestly, because I think that playing on the same stage with some bands that you're listening to is really a big honor, however big or small the bands are. But obviously, I would say that, bands like Gojira or Deftones are definitely some of the bands that I can't wait to share the stage with. We were supposed to play with Gojira on one of the festivals during this summer, but summer festivals slowly are getting canceled, so.
Yeah. You guys released your latest album, Endorphin, back in October, and with the 10 tracks on there, what was your favorite song on the album?
I think my favorite song is Tapophobia. I really like it. I think it's very heavy and very depressing in a way, but at the same time emotional. It's my favorite for sure.
Yeah, depressing music can be the best sometimes.
Well, it's not just dark and depressing. It's very close to that sensation that we all are familiar with, and we all can relate to. And I feel like it's probably the most emotional song I ever did in my career, so that's why it's my favorite.
Is there a song that you've made that kind of like tugs on your heartstrings?
The majority of the songs do that to me because I write the lyrics for Infected Rain and I write based on my life experience. So obviously, singing them live, especially, not only listening to the songs, but singing them live brings up a lot of emotions for me, for sure.
Okay, you guys are gonna hopefully embark on a new tour with Alluviate and Insomnium starting on September 21st all the way until October 25th. Are there any places in the U.S. that you've always wanted to visit?
Portland.
Portland?
Yes, I really always wanted to visit Portland because it has very beautiful landscapes and places to hike. I really always wanted to visit Portland.
Infected Rain has a lot of mixes of new metal, metalcore, death metal, melodic death metal, a lot of variety in your music. And I'm wondering if there are any music artists that are not in the rock or metal genre that you really enjoy listening to?
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I like electronic music, pop music, rap music even. My set list on my phone is majority is obviously metal, but I have a lot of other genres in my playlist for sure, and I like older bands as well. I listen with big pleasure, some stuff from like Queen or I don't know, like even Aerosmith, stuff like that. It's just nice songs to have while, cooking some breakfast in the morning or stuff like that. I love it. It puts me in this good mood. I love, other than that, I do love different artists, I have a lot of respect for some pop musicians like Pink, or I like Madonna a lot, Michael Jackson, all that stuff is really great, the classics, yes. But in general, for like other type of music, NF is one of my favorite rap musicians, for sure. And then yeah, electronic music I like a lot. I'm listening to a lot of um, just electronic beats for background. I like it.
What's the craziest thing that has ever happened during a show?
Craziest thing. Hmm. During the show, I think the only like super weird and crazy thing that I can think of at the moment is our guitar player um, being trying to crowd surf, and he got he fall after a while and broke his nose. Yeah, it was like during the last song, so we actually did play the whole show, but um, we had to run to the hospital, obviously. That happened long, long ago, the show in Romania. But there are a lot of interesting situations during the tour, but usually during the shows, everything is pretty much under control, unless there's like some things that don't depend on us, like things that are connected to, I don't know, the equipment. We had situations where in the club the light was off. So 3 times we tried to play over and over again. 3 times the light went off fully and then back again. And we also had a situation where during the festival our equipment got overheated and we couldn't continue because we have a lot of electronic devices on the stage that we depend on. It's all wireless and all, we don't really have like cabinets like back in the days for guitars or anything like that. So we kind of depend on a lot of equipment. If that, and that got overheated, so I kind of had to entertain the people while my boys, together with the crew, was fixing whatever was happening. So situations like that happen very rare, but they do happen now and again.
Top of being the lead vocalist in Infected Rain, you also released a solo song, which was a cover by the band Tattoo about 2 months ago. And it's a song that covers a lot of LGBT topics. Are you comfortable with sharing your sexuality
Absolutely,
with
no
us? Because it's a very touchy subject. I don't want to just
problem. No, I'm very open about it. I don't know the correct word for it, but I guess I would say I'm straight. I prefer men. I do like women a lot as well, but I prefer men. This is not a secret. I shared this in other videos on my own YouTube channel. I feel like actually to be able to see a woman's beauty and sexuality, being a woman yourself, is pretty rare, and I don't know why. It's weird. I don't know why, but yeah, I am attracted to both male and female, but I prefer male.
And going back to what you were saying about your YouTube channel, there is a video on your YouTube channel saying horror movies that I like, and I am a huge Friday the 13th fan, so if there was any horror movie villain that you'd have to be roommates with, who would it be and why?
Roommates. Interesting. Well, do vampire counts? Because obviously I would want to be friends with Dracula.
That seems like something that I feel like everybody would say.
Of course,
but
of course. Obviously, but yeah, I mean, I think I would always go with that. But I also have a huge crush on Pennywise the clown. Yeah.
Wait, Tim Curry Pennywise or Bill Skarsgård Pennywise?
Yeah, Bill's Pennywise for sure.
All right, guys. So this is the next day. Thanks to Lena for allowing me to do my second interview on the channel. If you haven't seen my first one, I'll put the link and the card right here for the Une Misere interview that I did a couple months ago. And subscribe to Infected Brain's YouTube channel and follow them on Instagram. And also to Lena's personal channel. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like for more interviews, and I will see you guys later.